Before we begin today's video, I would like to mention that I have a poll going on in the community tab of my YouTube channel. Okay, we got 3 options. All you gotta do is look over there, pick an option, and give or take 3 days after posting this video, I will make a choice on which video I will make the next video essay. Thank you. I figured since I talked about Hazbin 3 years ago, it was an obligation to make a review once having watched the first season released on Amazon Prime. In my video talking about how Hazbin got acquired by A24, one of the biggest concerns was the show was going to be lackluster, a waste of time for A24, an overall risky gamble. But after watching all 8 episodes, I think A24 broke even with Hazbin Hotel. In terms of the quality of the show. In terms of money, I'm pretty sure the show performed so well that it's been renewed for a 2nd season. I have to say this now. Hazbin Hotel is not going to be everyone's glass of Coke. There's definitely an audience for the show, however, specifically for people who already enjoy the things that you're seeing right now on the screen. That isn't a dig at anyone, it's just my conclusion that I came to after watching Hazbin Hotel. The show still follows the original plot episode where the daughter of Lucifer wants to open a hotel so sinners can come and find redemption, which will result in them going into heaven. But now, we're given more context as to why it's critical for the hotel to be a success. I found myself in many instances rolling my eyes and silently groaning, but also laughing and smiling as I watched Hazbin Hotel. I just had a lot of mixed emotions about my experience with the show. On one hand, I wanted to hate it, but in the other hand, I wanted to like the show. But I think after the 8th episode, even with its flaws, I came out liking the show. Some of the issues I had with Hazbin included the music, the overall design, and the dialogue. I failed to mention that Hazbin Hotel is a musical, so each episode will have at least 2 scenes where the characters break into song. And that's where the problem lies, with how they break from talking to singing. My issue isn't with the songs themselves. I mean, some of them were okay, if not catchy, but really it comes down to how well they transition from having a conversation to singing about something, anything. It's not the cleanest. Sometimes the music that introduces the song is too strong and it feels sloppy and it ruins the takeoff. I'm just not a musical guy, but I'm not against watching them. With Hazbin Hotel though, it reminds me why I'm not the biggest fan of musicals. I never really was sold into Vizzy-Pop's interpretation of hell and demons. I guess if quirky sexual character designs are your thing, then that's chill. But me personally, I think it can be a little bit too overbearing at times. If the design of characters and settings were more like, say, Dark Souls, then I'd be drooling all over the show. Really though, that's more so my preference rather than a legitimate criticism. I will say though, some of the designs of the characters, or just the animation in general, felt really lackluster. You'll have some characters that are really fun to look at, and then others that remind me of really poor fan art, only found in DeviantArt back in 2010. The dialogue is without the doubt the biggest drawback of the show. I could just say the writing in general, but in specific, the dialogue was the weakest link of Hazbin Hotel. I know we've all seen the memes of Vizzy-Pop placing 50 curse words in a single image, and it really holds true in Hazbin Hotel. In a span of, say, 5 minutes, at least 100 fucks would be dropped by a singular character. I'm looking at you, Adam! Oh, but Ricky, he's supposed to be unlikable. Yeah, excuses. You can make an obnoxious, unlikable character without having the audience cringing with how insufferable the character was poorly portrayed. But that's just a small tangent. My real issue is the show trying to be deep, but dampening the impact with stupid sex jokes. One moment you see a character having one of them moments, and then the next it cuts to them or to another character making a joke of how their pussy got ate on a plane that crashed into the Twin Towers. Hazbin Hotel most definitely does not know how to balance humor with emotional moments, and it makes the show suffer. Now, with all that I just said, maybe you'll think that I'm just a hater, right? That I just hate the show, but I seriously had a decent time watching it. The biggest thing that's going to bring me back for season 2 is the characters. I mean, come on, they're charming. But most of them swear like sailors, but At least they're fun to watch. Some characters got more attention than others, which is unfortunate, but at least they were great with the little time they had on screen. I really do think Hazbin Hotel has a lot of potential to be a great adult animated TV show, but I think there's just a lot of issues that bogs down its quality. If the show matures some more in some fronts and gets its acts together, then I really do think Season 2 is going to be great. But if the formula remains the same, then Hazbin Hotel will continue to be mid. As it stands right now, I think a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 5.5. No, let's keep it a 6. A 6 out of 10 is a pretty generous rating to give Hazbin Hotel. Let me know what y'all thought about the show and my rating down in the comments section below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye for now.